So let's see how serious is Nikon becoming with this video production project for the new Nikon ZR. There's a new patent, guys, and this is really disruptive because it will let you know how good this ZR is becoming. And so let's see together, because we put together all the dots of the latest patents that Nikon patented, of course, in the US, getting ready for this brand new Nikon ZR and eventually a ZR line. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thomas Love here from One Lens Only, and today we're gonna talk about this Nikon ZR here. I don't know if you can see the view behind me. There's like a, let's see if I can manage to show you the view. It's top of a hill of a little village here on the countryside close to Lake Como, and this morning I was browsing the new patents from Nikon, and there's a new one that is really interesting because it's not like blowing your mind or a game changer, but eventually it is, because the new ZR is supposed to have all these pixel grouping and that will manage the exposure independently. It's supposed to have the new glasses, the AF position in a different place, so the vibrations and when you're panning are not affecting the autofocus, and many other things that we saw already. So if you missed the episodes, please find them up here. But this one in particular is a double display. So basically they patented this double display that is opening up with a hinge, so that the very first display in the rear will be, of course, the live view for whatever you're recording, and then eventually you can bend down a second one, and that will be helping you for all the settings. So basically you don't need an external monitor, because what we normally do when we record videos with our mirrorless hybrid shooting, it's that we are indeed using the external monitor for the live review or for the histograms or for whatever, and then eventually we keep the display of the camera for the settings, so we can manage the frame rate, the zooming, the whatever it needs to be changed, like the ISO or any other setting. And so with this one, eventually, even if you are one-man band, this is why I appreciate it that much, because if you are a one-man band, eventually you need less equipment, you need less gear. You can go around easy and lightweight with just a backpack, and then eventually you can manage to change the things on the go. Not to mention that if you are mounting that on a gimbal, well, then it is really changing the world, because you don't have to counterweight also the weight of the monitor and then eventually rig it up your camera with a lot of weight. And we all know that when you rig up your camera, then you need a cage, then you put a mic, then you put an additional monitor, then you need the V-mount battery to give power to all these additional things. And then eventually with this Nikon patent, you simply bend down the two monitors, and then you have your live view, and it will be with the red LUTs. Red, the company they acquired recently, so it will be a very good red LUTs, and then eventually also the settings. But why is this patent so important? Now, apart from the convenience of having two different monitors, I do understand it, I do appreciate it, but why is it a game changer? Because, now follow me for a while, they also patented all the specs of the camera that will have this double display with the hinge mechanism. So not only they patented the hinge mechanism, but we also know that this camera will have a dual X-speed processor, because eventually you can manage the two displays with different information. If you don't want to have the settings in the second one, you can manage to have the RAW shown in the first one and the LUT applied in the second display. So this is really affecting the way you're shooting. We are shooting as of now, because with all these informations, with the pixel grouping to manage the exposure independently, so the enhanced dynamic range, the enhanced anti-vibration for the autofocusing, and the enhanced management of the two displays, guys, I think that they're making our life easier and easier with every new patent, with every new innovation. So I'm really curious to see if Nikon can break through, because right now it was only managed by Sony. I have to say, it was Sony who took the lead for the video recording with FX line, FX3, FX30, even the FX2 that they just presented, and then all the other ones were following up. Canon, they had the great dual processing for the AF and other things with the R mount, and then Nikon, they just waited patiently, but they're about to change the game once again. So well done, Nikon. We always appreciated you for stills, and now we will eventually start appreciating you for shooting videos as well. Guys, so please let me know down here in the comments if you have any question about these new patents or about the new ZR line that is coming. And with that, I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please remember to like it, share it on social media, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the new videos to come, and I guess I wish you luck. Thank you. Bye-bye.